Welcome back to another video. We are back in the Open Great League. Let's see what team we're rocking today. We're going to be starting off with the Sableye. I haven't seen a lot of Sableye in a long time, paired with the Registeel and Altaria right here. This is a very classic team, and it definitely feels like it's a throwback season as Skarmory has come up more so. Even Registeel and even the Azumarils are on the rise again, right? So this is a team here that we're going to feature, kind of a throwback, but let's see if it actually works. We're going to be able to throw this Focus Blast right here to get at least one shield from this Stunfisk. And then let's see what we go in with here. We could potentially go with this Sableye to farm down, but we know that they're going to throw a move, so we have to decide where we want to keep the health here. We go for the shield, they go for the bait, and then we're going to try to catch a Earthquake right here, because they did go for that bait. We do catch the Earthquake, which is great, and then we are met with the Azumaril. So this Azumaril is going to have to tank a Sky Attack, which is not a big deal, but at least we were able to catch the inefficient Earthquake. Here we're going to tank the Ice Beam right here. Does take us out because of that Earthquake that went through. And then now we're just going to try to win this matchup right here. We got a big decision to make here. Do we go for the return here, or do we go for the bait? At this point, I have no idea what they have in the back. Azumaril and Stunfisk, we're going to go for the return. They do shield, so that's unfortunate for us right there because they're going to be able to get to a move and take us out. So a little bit of a tough combination right there, even though we did catch inefficient move. But on to the next one. The team is pretty solid. Obviously, you don't want to see fairies in certain situations. The Altaria and the Sableyes do not want to see the fairy types. But so far, let's see if we can wiggle out of this situation. We have the Skarmory right here. The Skarmory is going to be able to do okay against our Sableye. We don't want to switch out because we only really have one hard counter to this Skarmory. We do get our second foul play to go off here. Let's see if they shield. If they shield, they're definitely going to go for another move. Okay, perfect. This is going to be a 2-shield situation for us. So we're going to 2-shield and farm down, and we're going to see what they have in the back. Right now, we're expecting some kind of ground, some kind of some kind of Mud Boy. It makes sense. You got the classic Skarmory Mud Boy combination. So we're going to be able to get to 2 foul plays here to potentially take out this Mud Boy. Do we get this last shield? We do get this last shield, which is great. And now we're in a good spot because now we have this Altaria. We don't have to worry about Blizzard anymore on this Wish Cache because it no longer is preferable to know the Blizzard. Our opponent ends up having the Vigoroth in the back here. So we did do the right thing and we did try to win the lead, which allowed us to line up everything perfectly. Now we have the Vigoroth throwing the Rock Slide, and then we're going to switch out into the Registeel here. One Focus Blast should be able to take it out. We don't have to worry about any charge moves from the Vigoroth, only the counters from the fast move. So we go for this Focus Blast, take out the Vigoroth, and now we're just going to pressure them to use some energy. We know that they have Mud Bomb, Scold at this point. They go for the Mud Bomb, and they're going to farm us down, unfortunately, right there. And then we do, unfortunately, have a CAP tie. And unfortunately for us, we lose the CAP tie right there. Unfortunate for us right there. Even though we had the perfect scenario, unable to win that last match right there. Wish Cache, winning CAP versus Altaria. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? We both had a move. All right, next game here, we have the Greninja. And we're going to switch out into the Registeel. We're going to try to either get some shields or bait out some fighters, right? Or some kind of fire type or stuff. So they're actually staying in, which is interesting. At this point, we think there's some kind of flyer up in the back. They go for the Night Slash right there. And they're going to have to go for another move here. So they go for another Night Slash. We do get a shield, which is job well done by that Registeel. And then we're going to come back in here with the Altaria. Because we think that there's a flyer in the back. So we're going to not only take resistant moves here, but also try to get an energy advantage with our Altaria. And okay, they actually end up having the Lantern. So Lantern right here is going to have to potentially take a Moonblast. we do get the Moonblast off, and any move that they throw here is going to be, or the surf is definitely resisted, but the Thunderbolt would only be neutral, so we're going to allow it to go through. Now we invest the shields into the Sableye. We do shield the Thunderbolt, and this is a great opportunity to farm down. We do get the farm down, that's perfect. And now we have a ton of energy on the Sableye. They come back in with the Greninja. We throw one fast move, and then we're going to throw this Foul Play. They let it go, and they actually end up having, what is that, a Crobat? Or is that Golbat? Okay, it ends up being the Crobat. Nice shiny flex. But unfortunately, not bulky enough to take out our Sableye, and not bulky enough to take out our Altaria. So we're going to be able to win this matchup right here because of our shield advantage, and we're going to be able to get to this last Foul Play right there. So, boom, GG's to our opponent right there. The backline right there, we did end up finding the Flyer, but they actually used it really, really late. So, yeah, they actually were, I guess, triple weak to that Registeel. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we find. Sableye versus the Pelipper. Okay, this is kind of an interesting matchup here. Pelipper, very, very quick to its moves. So we're going to invest the first shield because we want to draw this out as much as possible. These these Shadow Claws from the Sableye do add up. And our opponent here is going to allow it to go through. So they're actually going to allow it to go, let it go. We're anticipating some kind of ground. Oh, okay, that's the other ground. They actually have the flying ground. We only really have one counter to this thing, so we're going to go into our Altaria right here. This Altaria is going to be able to force him to only use Aerial Ace because the dig would be resisted. So we do tank 2 Aerial Aces here, and we're not going to be able to farm down, so we're going to try to catch right here, and we do get the Aerial Ace, I believe. So this is a great catch right here, and getting them to, and we get the farm down, so that was really well done right there. We are able to win that by kind of catching some of their inefficient moves, and we are able to not even see the backline. Probably some kind of ground type or something, right? All right, here we're going to have the Shadow Dragonair. Already I'm thinking about potentially Bastion, Medicham, Shadow Victory Bell in the back, so we're going to do our best and try to force them to switch out or try to take out this Dragonair. Usually Shadow Dragon Knights are trying to win the lead just from sheer Shadow and CAP ties, but they allow us to win the lead here, and they reveal that they have the Azumarill. So good thing that we did win the lead because we do only have the Registeel for it, and luckily we are able to get to a return right here. So good neutral damage right there. Our opponent is going to allow this Registeel to stay in, and it looks like they're going to throw a move. We're going to allow it to go through. It ends up being the play rough, so they have just allowed us to get a ton of energy, and we caught them slipping a little bit. I don't think they have Hydro Pump at this point. We're going to throw a move here that they shield, and then they reveal that they have, what is that, a Lantern? What is that? We throw a Zap Cannon right at the Lantern, and we do get the debuff, so this is going to be GG's because not only do we have a shield, but we already debuffed it, but also we're going to allow them to use all this energy. We're going to save this energy, switch out, reset the debuff, and go into our Altaria. This Altaria is going to be able to tank a Thunderbolt easily if we allow it to go through. Okay, perfect. Didn't even do 50% right there. We're going to be able to farm down, and now we're going to be able to throw a Sky Attack right at this Azumarill. Does it KO? It does indeed KO. So double water in the bag, we are able to win that situation. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoy the video.